Hey guys, welcome back. I've been having this foundation since the beginning of the year. This one here, I've been wanting to do a review on this, but I don't know, just other things been coming up. So finally here is the review for the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage. This foundation is supposed to stay on your face for up to 24 hours. We'll see about that. It is a natural finish, a high coverage with an air-light texture, so we'll definitely see how those claims go. I got mine in the color 309 Caramel Beige, and let's go ahead and go on to Ulta's website to see a little bit more on the claim and if there's a specific way to apply this foundation.
Alrighty guys, so I'm here on the Ulta website, and again this is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. This retails for $12.99 and you get 1 ounce of product. And these are the shade ranges, the lightest being Classic Ivory and the deepest being Cocoa. So this is supposed to give you up to 24 hours of full coverage with the lightweight feel of a natural finish. And it's supposed to blend instantly to cover dark spots, blemishes, scars, hyperpigmentation, and it's supposed to give you this flawless complexion. And it's formulated with high load pigments for full coverage and is enriched with aloe gel, and it's supposed to glide and feel fresh all day, and it's supposed to create your perfect canvas again for a flawless makeup application. And it's supposed to again give you up to 24 hours of total coverage, weightless feel. And the way that you use this is basically you're just going to go ahead and buff this into the skin and blend really well. I'll go ahead and link this down below if you want to go ahead and come and check this out.
So I'm going to go ahead and apply primer on half of the face, simply because some foundations don't do well with primer and vice versa. So let's go ahead and apply primer. I'm using the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is currently my favorite primer of the moment. So here's my face with half of the primer, and on the website it does say to use a brush, so I'm going to be using this brush. I do have a bit of dry spots on the chin, so I do have a wet, a damp beauty blender, just in case if the brush isn't doing that well at all. So let's go ahead and start applying the foundation. I'm going to apply it on the side with the primer first. Let me shake it just in case. And as you can see here, it's a nice sleek tube, and it has a little spout here. So let me see if you can see that. So there it is. It's a very thick foundation. So go ahead and start smearing it all over the face. So it's very easy to blend on the skin. Here's the half of the foundation, and the other half. You can definitely see it evened out my skin tone. I wouldn't call this really full coverage with one like little drop of it. Definitely I'm going to try to build it up to see how much I can actually go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the foundation on the other side. The brush did really good, but I do see, well, no, not clinging any of the dry spots yet, but definitely very light at the moment. So let me go ahead and put the foundation on the other side. So here is both sides. I'm just going to zoom you in real quick. So it's sitting nice on the pores. I don't see any like accentuating of the dry spots that I do have down here, so that's pretty good. Zoom you in a little bit on the nose. Here is the nose with the primer. It looks a little bit funky. Definitely much nicer with the side with no primer. And I feel like I did get a little bit more coverage. I don't know if maybe I pumped out a little bit more of the foundation. But let me go ahead and try to build this up a little bit. So let me go ahead and put another layer of foundation on. And I do want to add that when you do put it on your face, it definitely is like a nice, like a mousse type of texture on the face. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the sponge with it just to further, get it to sink into the pores. So definitely do feel it's like a nice like dewy sort of finish. Definitely not like full coverage. Maybe if you add another layer, but I think that would just be a little bit too much. You can definitely, I'm gonna zoom you in. You can definitely still see like some stuff poking through here, but definitely very luminous finish. Really not liking the way it's sitting on my nose with this on the side with the foundation. I'm still not with that foundation, with the primer. You can see there. A little bit better, just a tad bit better with no primer on. They are definitely kind of looking, but this one's looking a little bit more terrible. As you can see there, sitting nice on the pores, definitely not accentuating the pores. This is the side with the primer, so looks about the same on both sides. There's the chin, no dry spots poking through, they're sticking out funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish off my face. It is currently 11:17, so I shall be back shortly. I shall see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, so I'm done. I don't have anything on the lips because I'm going to be doing a review on some lip products, so don't mind the lips. So here is the foundation. It's looking really nice. It looks I'm not saying it feels really light on the skin. It doesn't even feel like I have any foundation at all. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in so you can see how it's looking. Still looking the same. I did put some powder because it was just a little bit too dewy for me, because as you know I do have very oily skin, so I want to go ahead and not just be like super greasy. So the nose still looks the same on the primer side, and definitely liking the non-primer side just for the nose. Still looks the same, both sides. Pores looking good, so I'm gonna go ahead and definitely check back with you guys later on tonight just to give you my final thoughts on the foundation. So I will see you guys then. Forgot to mention, check-in time is currently 12 o'clock. Alright guys, so it's currently 9:30 and this is the last check-in for the day. As you can see, my face here is a tad bit on the oily side, but I wouldn't say it's like, super like really oily. It has been on for about a little bit closer, a little bit more over the 9.5 hours, so it definitely it's looking really nice, other than a little bit of the oiliness, but that really isn't typical of me. I do tend to get really oily, so this is really nothing compared to the oiliness. So definitely very nice. I do like this foundation. I like the way it just felt on my skin. The pores, I'm gonna go ahead and just zoom, I'm gonna go ahead and get closer to here. As you can see here, the pores are still looking fairly good. Yeah, I'm fairly shiny, but again, I usually get oilier than this. As you can see here, the foundation is still looking good. If I would blot, I'm sure it would still look like if I had just put on the foundation like more than 9.5 hours ago. So definitely a yes for me. I really like this foundation. I felt like it really color matched me really well. Feels really nice on the skin. And again, it doesn't feel heavy or anything. It feels really light. It feels like I really don't even have a foundation on. It just feels like my face is oily. That's really about it. Definitely when you do put it on, definitely that airy texture that you get, really easy to blend out. So again, definitely a big thumbs up for me. So again, I'll go ahead and leave a link down to Ulta's website if you do want to go ahead and purchase this, or if you want to purchase it, you know, wherever in your drugstore, because it is a drugstore foundation. I really do like this foundation again, and I really hope that you did like this review, and I will see you guys next time. And please don't forget to like or give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye.